Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 14, and welcome to a new weekly reading vlog. The intro is becoming a mouthful. Okay, so it's currently for me December 7th, and I thought that I would just start this vlog, let you guys know what I'm going to be reading this week, which honestly I have no idea what I'm going to read this week. I have no idea. So if you guys did not see last week's vlog, I'll make sure to link it up in the card so you guys can go check it out. But I did start Instant Karma by Marissa Meyer in last week's vlog. I only got 10 pages in, one chapter, and then I put it down and I didn't pick it back up. I don't know why. I think it's because the print is so small, the pages are so big. I have no idea, but we're gonna try it again this week and see if we can make more progress in it. We'll have to see. Hopefully I can get into this one because I really want to. And then besides that, I really have no idea. I'm currently listening to the audiobook for Red Scrolls of Magic. I haven't listened to it anymore since the last vlog. I also have the audiobook for The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which is something that I meant to pick up last week, but I do really want to get to this one and reread it to kind of figure out if it's going to be on my favorite books of the year list, because I read it back in... When did I read this book? So I read this book back in September and I really loved it, but I'm struggling to figure out if it stacks up to the other books that are going to be on my favorites list. So I want to reread it to kind of solidify my feelings on it. Plus I just really want to reread it. So I have the audiobook for this one. I might possibly listen to it. I also have the audiobook for Landline by Rainbow Rowell. All of my audiobook holds came in at once and I'm very overwhelmed by it all. So I don't know what I'm going to get around to. It's going to be a very busy week and it's already 2 p.m. and I haven't done anything for my day but eat and get ready. But I just thought I would start out this vlog, say hello, tell you my reading plans for the week, and now I need to actually go do things, so I will catch up with you guys later. Okay, so it's now about 12:40 and I thought I would give you guys an update. I haven't really been reading. The only thing I've been doing is listening to my audiobook, and I didn't get much of that done. I'm now 1 hour and 27 minutes exactly into the Red Scrolls of Magic. I'm not really enjoying the audiobook of it. For some reason, the characters' voices just don't match how I've always heard the voices in my head for these characters. I've never listened to a Shadowhunters audiobook before, and Jace just appeared and I really did not like how he was voiced. I can get over how Magnus and Alec are voiced, but Jace just did not sit right with me. So I'm gonna try to continue and I'm gonna try to ignore how the characters are voiced. I'm not expecting Jace to be a huge character in this book, so hopefully I can make it through and enjoy it, but so far I'm not super impressed with it. But I do need to start listening to this more because I would like to finish it. I've just been finding recently that I'm in a huge music mood, so I've been listening to music in all of my free moments when I'm not doing anything, or watching YouTube. I was doing some bullet journal-y things today and I decided to watch YouTube videos and catch up on Vlogmas content. I was catching up on Kahila's NaNoWriMo vlogs because I fell off the bandwagon while I was preparing for Vlogmas, so I'm catching up on her vlogs. So I was just doing a lot of YouTube-y things today in moments when I could have been listening to an audiobook, but it's fine. Hopefully I can start listening to it soon and it'll be great. But then I realized that earlier I told you guys I was going to read Instant Karma this week. I don't think I am. This is something that always happens when I do weekly reading vlogs, is I really expose how I will say I'm going to read something and then I don't. And I just continue to push it off. So this one I think I'm gonna wait because right now it's the Taylor Swift playlist-a-thon still until the 13th. So that ends on Sunday, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty soon. That's pretty soon. And I have 5 challenges that I had set out for this month to complete. So I have read a book about books, read a book with a one-word title, read a middle grade, read a sad book, and read a book that deals with grief. And Instant Karma does not fit into any of those. But I'm also doing the A Very Merry Readathon, which does start on Sunday. And I can do it for Ghost of Christmas Present, a book you feel like reading in the present. So I'm gonna wait until the A Very Merry Readathon to pick up that book, and hopefully this week will be a bit less stressful for me. I mean, I'll still be doing a lot of Vlogmas editing probably, but I won't be really writing. So I'm hoping to finish revisions this week, so it should be fine. So what I've decided to do is focus on the Taylor Swift playlist-a-thon. So I've decided that I'm gonna try to tackle the Epiphany, read a book that deals with grief, and My Tears Ricochet, which is read a sad book, because I think I'm doing it with one book and just doubling up the challenges. So I think I'm gonna pick up Goodbye Days by Jeff Zentner. This was a book that was on my December TBR. It's on my 2020 overarching TBR. I've had this arc for 3 years since it came out in 2017. Literally January of 2017 I've had this book, so nearly 4 years actually, which is really sad that I have not read it. I started it last year. I got onto page 77. So I just need to actually finish it, and I was enjoying it. I just think I wasn't in the mood for it when I picked it up, so I put it down, which is why I put it on my 2020 TBR. So I really need to get to it, and I figured if I don't pick it up now, I'm not going to, and I really need to finish it. So I'm gonna do that, that and put it for those 2 challenges. I think I'm going to read some right now before I go to bed and hopefully make some progress and read it slowly over the next couple of days. The only other books I could really do for the other challenges is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. My favorite book of all time is on my TBR for this month, and it would fit for the 1, which is read a book with a 1-word title, and read a middle grade for Never Grow Up. So I think I might be rereading Wonder this week as well. And we have The Story of Us, which is read a book about books, and I'm thinking about it, and the only book I think on my TBR, like on my shelf, that I haven't read before that is about books is The Paper and Heart Society by Lucy Powery, but I'm not really sure. But I might be able to do it for The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, because there are books mentioned in here. There's a bookstore, so I could get away with doing this one, but I don't really know. But my battery's about to die, so I will catch up with you guys later, but I'm going to be picking up this one instead of Instant Karma. My TBRs change a lot, it's fine. Wow, the lighting sucks. Okay, so it's now the 8th of December and I just finished editing the 12 Days of Christmas book tag, which is day 13 of Vlogmas, so it went up yesterday for you guys, so make sure to go check it out if you haven't seen it already. But I just realized as I was starting to export it that it's the 12 days of Christmas book tag. So why didn't I clue in that I should have put it up for day 12 of Vlogmas? Like, how perfect would that have been? But like, it's too late to do it now because 1, day 12 is already scheduled and ready to go, and I can't just swap them around because I have day specific intros for each video. So I really screwed myself over there. It would have been so cool. And also I say what day it is in each video, so like I couldn't have switched around regardless. But like, how awesome and like perfect would that have been if I put up the 12 days of Christmas book tag up on the 12th? Why didn't I think of that? I have no idea. But while that video is exporting, I'm gonna pick up Goodbye Days by Jeff Sentner and read a bit of it. I made it up to page 100 last night before I decided to go to bed. I don't really have any thoughts on it. It took me a minute to get back into the story because I didn't start the story over from where I left off, so I remember like enough of it and I've definitely like jogged my memory a bit, but it took me a second to get there. I'm intrigued to continue. We shall see if I end up enjoying it and how much I get read today. I also read a little bit of the Red Scrolls of Magic because I was doing laundry and then I vacuumed this room. So I was listening to that and I'm now 1 hour and 51 minutes into the audiobook, which isn't a lot, but you know what? It's better than nothing. So that is what is currently going on. The plans for the rest of the day just include maybe editing another video. Maybe I would like to, but I also have writing that I need to do. And we might watch a Christmas movie later, so I don't know. But we got a busy day, so I'm just gonna start reading. Okay, so it's currently 11 p.m. and I managed to make it up to page 126 in Goodbye Days today, and I feel like that's good enough progress for me, so I'm gonna not read anymore today. I ended up editing 2 full videos today and getting them scheduled to be up for next week, which is great. So now I'm just gonna chill out. I'm gonna watch Noelle on Disney Plus. I never got around to watching it last year and I'm intrigued to see it, so I'm gonna watch that even though it is very late. I'm gonna do it anyways. And then the plans for tomorrow, I need to film more Vlogmas videos. I think I'm filming like 4 or 5 videos tomorrow because I'm trying to get the ones that I can pre-film out of the way so that I can just kind of have some chill time before Christmas to kind of just worry about editing and doing like other things like Christmassy things, so I'm not always worrying about filming. So I'm gonna do that. I think my mom is dragging me to Costco for some grocery shopping when she gets home, and I think that's all I have on the agenda for tomorrow besides like writing and reading and the usual things. But I think that's all I have to update you guys on, but I will update you guys tomorrow. It is currently the 9th of December. I just finished filming 2 more Vlogmas videos and I am about to make the thumbnails for them, and I thought I would kind of update you guys while I'm doing this. So I haven't done any more reading. It's currently 3:40. I spent my entire day eating as per usual and then getting ready to film, which took a lot longer than normal because I was trying really hard on my eye makeup today. I don't even know if you guys can see. That's like the one con about wearing glasses, is I feel like it just covers up my makeup, which doesn't make any sense because like, you know, you can see through the glasses, you know. I don't know. I just took a really long time to get ready today, and then I was supposed to film more videos, but I just didn't feel like it, so I ended up only filming 2, which is good enough. Like I have time. I think I'm filming more this week anyways, but it's fine. It is what it is, but it was just too late to film more. The lighting would have been just awful. It's already a little questionable. I don't know how much reading I'm going to be able to get done today, but I really want to finish Goodbye Days as quickly as possible so that I can move on to other things. I think I might read Wonder next. I'm just feeling Wonder at the moment, which does go for a couple of the Taylor Swift challenges, which is good. And then I also really need to listen to The Red Scrolls of Magic, which I will listen to while I'm making the thumbnails, which is what I usually do. It's either that or YouTube videos or something that I normally do, but I will be good and I will listen to my audiobook because I do need to finish that so that I can start The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which I really need to get to because we're gonna get to the point where I'm gonna need to film my favorite books of the year list, and I need to read that before I make that list just to see if it actually belongs on the list, you know what I mean, because I'm not sure if it does or not. Okay, so I've got my thumbnail pictures, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make them now. I just wanted to kind of jump in and let you guys know what's going on. But yeah, I think I will try to read as much of Goodbye Days this evening as I can. We might watch a Christmas movie today, so I have to do that, and then I have to do writing things, of course, so it kind of just depends on how much time I have to do things because we are going to Costco in about half an hour when my mom comes home. We'll see what happens, but I will definitely update you guys later. So it's December 10th, 1:37 p.m. I am listening to The Red Scrolls of Magic while I do my nails. I just glued a new set on, but because it's like Christmas time and I have very limited press-on nail options in the like length and shapes that I like, I've decided to just take this set that I already had and I'm just gonna paint it red. We're just gonna try it, see how it goes, but I'm gonna be continuing to listen to The Red Scrolls of Magic while I paint my nails, and I thought I would do a check-in. I am now 5 hours and 24 minutes into the audiobook. I've been listening to it on 1.8 speed, but I think I'm gonna put it up to 2 times because I am quite used to it now and I'm just sitting here not really doing anything else, so I'm able to actually concentrate on it, so it should be fine. But I now have 5 hours and 26 minutes left, so I'm like basically halfway through this audiobook. I don't really have any opinions on it yet. I mean, I know that a lot of people's critiques about this series in particular is that there's no sense of urgency with it because this takes place between City of Glass and City of Fallen Angels, I believe, and so we already know what happens with the characters like years after this book takes place, so like we know that they're gonna be okay and that nothing terrible is gonna happen to them. I am, however, enjoying all the moments we're getting with Alec and Magnus. I just stabbed myself and that really hurt because I do love them. They're like my favorite relationship, I think, in the entire Shadowhunter world. I don't know, I'm just kind of along for the ride at this point. I think I would have preferred to read it physically, but just because of everything else that I'm trying to do, this was really the only available option that I have. So I'm gonna continue listening to this while I paint my nails. Hopefully it goes okay. Done my nails. They look very holiday-ish. They're actually quite similar to what I did last year. I think I had maybe like a brighter red last year and this was like an actual like silver sparkle. I did that and I've done a lot of listening of The Red Scrolls of Magic. I am now cooking lunch. I'm having a pizza, which I'm very excited about, but I'm now 8 hours and 27 minutes into this audiobook, 2 hours and 23 minutes left. I have the potential to finish this today depending on what else I do with my day. I'm not sure. It seems more likely that I would finish it tomorrow, but we're gonna have to just wait and see, I guess. But I think for right now, I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos just to give myself a bit of a break. But I'm gonna go and I will update you guys later. Hopefully I can physically pick up Goodbye Days at some point today. Probably looking like it'd be this evening if I were to pick it up, just because I do have a lot of other things that I need to do, mainly writing related. So we're just gonna have to see what happens, but I'll update you guys later. Okay, so it is currently December 12th. It's about 2:45 p.m. and I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a reading update. Last night I managed to finish The Red Scrolls of Magic by Cassandra Clare and Wesley Chu, and I don't really know how I feel about it. Like, I feel like I was just kind of listening to it and not really forming any like solid opinions about it, which is kind of weird. I definitely see everybody's critiques with this book, with people saying there's like no sense of urgency because we know that these characters are going to be okay, and I just honestly I don't see why this book was necessary necessary. Like, I don't know why this entire series is necessary, to be honest, because I feel like it's not really adding much. The things that I did enjoy about this, however, I enjoyed seeing characters that we know from the other series. We got to see Tessa in this book, which was fun, but like not very much, so it wasn't like that amazing. We got to see Helen and Aline, which was really fun. We kind of got to see them meet in this book, which is great because we hear a lot about them in the Dark Artifices series. I don't know, like just overall, I feel like this series isn't really that necessary. Did I have a good time? Like, I guess so. Like, I did enjoy some of the Alec and Magnus moments, but there was just something about this book that I didn't enjoy as much as her other books. This book was enjoyable enough. It's definitely not a favorite Cassie Clare book by any means. It's definitely not a favorite in the Shadowhunter world. I think that I will continue on because I do own The Lost Book of the White, but so far I'm not like completely thrilled with it, if I'm being completely honest. So it was just enjoyable, but I do think I want to physically read the next one instead of listening to the audiobook. I just wasn't a huge fan of it for some reason. In terms of Goodbye Days by Jeff Sentner, this was my plan to finish it yesterday, but I didn't end up doing that because last night me and my family decided to watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and then for some reason during the movie I just like felt so tired and I felt like I was about to fall asleep, and so I was like sitting here trying to read a book does not seem like the right idea. Like, I'm surprised I was able to finish The Red School's Magic. So I decided to just finish it today, but I did read quite a bit of this yesterday. I am now on page 240, and I'm also not that impressed with this book. So reading is obviously not going very well for me at the moment. Not like I'm disliking this book by any means, and I was thinking about this last night. I am enjoying aspects of it. I'm enjoying like all the sad parts, like all the grief and the talk of the and all the talk of the dead best friends. There's also depictions of therapy in this book, which I'm enjoying as well. So like overall, like I'm enjoying all of the sad parts. The writing of the sad parts, like the description and like the inner monologue is fine. And I have like felt a bit connected to some parts, like some lines have been great. But I feel like as a whole, I'm not connected to these characters. Like I don't feel much for them. I don't really like a lot of the dialogue, and I don't know why. There's just something about this book that is just completely missing for me. Like it's just not hitting right. So I am gonna finish it because I'm like pretty much almost done. Plus it is in my 2020 TBR, so if I don't finish it I can't cross it off in my bullet journal, which is going to bother me. I'm gonna sit here and try to finish this today, and hopefully all goes well. Okay, so it's now 10:30 at night, and I did do some reading of Goodbye Days. I don't remember what page I told you guys I was on, but I have read like a decent amount. But then I stopped for dinner, and then after dinner I edited a video and then fooled around on Twitter. And honestly, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I just want to watch like a Christmas movie right now. Like I just want to watch The Holiday. That's one of my favorite like holiday romance movies, and I want to watch it so badly. But I think it's gonna have to wait for like the next day or two because I just really want this book to be over. Like I'm so over it. I am on page 302. I have this much left. Like I just want to be done with it. I'm just not really enjoying my time reading it. I don't know, I'm just not connecting to it. I'm gonna try real hard to finish this tonight because I just want to be done, and I really want to read Wonder tomorrow, and also tomorrow I need to edit this vlog so that I can go up for Monday. But I have a plate of pita. I am going to watch some YouTube while I eat it because I can't hold open a paperback book and eat at the same time, and then I'll get into reading. So it is past midnight, I don't know what time it is, but I finished Goodbye Days by Jeff Sentner. This has been 3 years. 3 years in the making of me finishing this book, and I'm so happy to finish it. It's gonna be so satisfying crossing it out in my bullet journal, like coloring the little book in to say that I finished it. I'm gonna be so happy when I do that. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to do it, but I'm just so happy to do it. So I don't hate this book. I also don't really like this book. It was okay. I did like all of the grief moments and things like that. I just feel like I didn't 100% mesh with the writing style in terms of the characters and the dialogue. I did really like the more like internal stuff, like the way that Carver would think, and I feel like he had anxious tendencies. I know that he had panic attacks in this book, so if panic attacks trigger you, just be cautious going into this. But I don't, like, it's never said explicitly that he actually has anxiety. He just deals with panic attacks. But there were some moments where I could connect to on that level. But I don't know, like, I just didn't fully connect to this book. There was a romance in the story that I just don't fully, like, I don't care about. But that just means that I now get to read Wonder. I'm gonna pick this book up tomorrow. So I'm very excited to jump into this because I love Wonder, and it's such like a comfort book for me. And I feel like because I'm really stressed right now, we're just not having a good time, so I feel like reading my comfort book, even though it does have like sad parts to it, is gonna be a good move. So I'm very excited to reread this book, especially since I have not read it this year yet, and I try to read it every single year. So I'm very excited to read this. So I will try to update you guys tomorrow. Okay, so it's the 13th now, and I'm just here to end out this vlog. So just a quick recap of what I read this week. So I managed to finish The Red Scrolls of Magic by Cassandra Clare and Wesley Chu. Didn't really like it, but that's alright. And I also started and finished Goodbye Days by Jeff Zentner, which I also didn't really enjoy, but it's fine. Did not have a very good reading week, but hopefully next week will be better. I have yet to pick up Wonder, but I'm going to pick it up while this video is exporting and uploading, so hopefully I'll get a bit done in this one. You guys will see it in next week's vlog, how much I actually get to read. But I bought this copy 2 years ago, and I haven't really looked at it, and I just realized it's two-toned. Like, it's white on the front and yellow in the back. How did I not know that? So hopefully I can make some good progress in this. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below a cookie emoji if you guys stayed till the very end. Subscribe if you have not yet already. I am still uploading daily this month and you're not going to want to miss it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.